Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Where we last left the crew of the Actium, the captain was away on business talking with Pope, Sebastian Pope himself. But the crew doesn't know this. The crew continued to go look for Cortez, their stranded Martian friend, and found the ship known as the
Tharsis, I believe.
Tharsis, yes. Known as the Tharsis, and there they have trying to pull it up right now. There they've started boarding it to investigate what was going on and found that it's filled with drones, and they can't tell the difference between the drones and the people if there are people inside. So that's where we last left the crew.
Right.
All right. Yeah, Jata was going to be working on clearing out this cargo bay into our ship, I think.
Yes.
Reluctantly, but he gets a damaged Martian combat drone in return.
Yes, and that's what he's doing right now, is trying to clear things out. So, the options you have, after you've docked and you've started to go through this, is go up through the ship, and then there's a kind of a... This half of the ship, there's like the ship is actually split in half, or you go down into the reactor base. And I believe you said you wanted to go down.
Yeah, because if nothing else, that there will be fuel stores we can salvage there.
Mm-hmm.
And B, we know that there's a signal down there, but we're unsure whether it's Cortez, another Martian, or another drone. I believe I vocalized this to the crew last week, but basically, Cass is, yeah, we should save Cortez, but also there are supplies here that we should 100% take.
Yeah. Cass is all about saving Cortez and his wallet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pulling this up real quickly.
We're right in the middle of this shockingly large map when I scroll to the boundaries.
Yes. There's a reason why it's that big.
I'm excited for that.
That sounds
is it
like
representative of both halves?
I was going to... penis jokes.
Penis jokes.
There's a reason why it's that big.
Yes. Trying to find the other one. There it is. Okay. And then the quick references. I got to pull that up as well.
Yarp.
All right. So I got to figure out what this bay is first so I can make sure I have everything proper. UN ships.
What?
There's the Martian ships. All right.
Okay.
There's a new supplement called Ships of the Expanse. It has this is where the internal layout from. This is the official layout for
okay.
one of the ships.
I thought you were looking at what was on the map, and you're like, right.
UN ships. Yeah. Let's see what 9 is. Oh wait, it's up here. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. So, do you want to float down, or do you walk down the ladders of the central area here?
Yeah, I'm gonna operate on the float as well because that'll just allow a little more freedom of movement.
All right,
both
of you give
something last time. I went back into.
Oh yeah, you went back in to get EMP grenades.
Ah, right, those EMP grenades. Thank you. That's what it was.
I think you have 3. It would be in your.
Let me take a look at my character sheet.
So.
All right. Yeah. Got the exploration and infiltration stunts page open.
All right. So everyone give me the check is, what is it called? It's called the
free fall for movement. Yeah.
Yes. That just tells me how well you move.
And,
so because it's still not working, the rolls aren't. You're gonna have to you're just
gonna have to figure it out, which is great. So I've got a plus I have a +1 because I have dexterity, and then a plus
2.
another.
+2 for your focus. So the
Yeah.
the
Plus 2
focus
for my
is a
focus.
+2 bonus.
So I have so it's a total of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a
Right.
15
I got a 14.
or 14. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3d6. Uh-huh. I got a 16, and
So yeah, you both.
the churn goes up.
Yeah, because you got a 6 on your Roma
Oh,
die.
yeah.
That also means you also have 3. You both have 3 stunt points. So if you
Oh
wanna
yeah,
use
we
them
both
as-
rolled double 3s.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Um,
Now I gotta go look it up.
Just look through exploration. I'll move your characters down where they're supposed to be, and I'll show you.
Cass, you pick it for me because you have it open right now. And the word.
Well, I am just going to use the upper hand because I'm checking my doors and corners as I move through. So if my success leads to combat within this exploration encounter, I receive a +3 on my initiative roll.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here. Ha! Sorry, I was smart and saved it on my bookmarks last week.
Yes!
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah, it fucked me.
So that's where you end up. So what are you doing, Cass?
I'm using the upper hand, which will be if my success leads to combat within this exploration encounter, I receive a +3 on my initiative roll. Because I am checking my doors and corners and being tactical as I move through.
Okay.
I'm going to be uncreative and do the same thing. Unoriginal and do the same thing.
That's fine.
Hey, works for me.
If it works and it's if it's stupid
Yeah.
and it works, it's not stupid. Or if it's uncreative and it works, it's not uncreative.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna pull up the churn marker. All right. All right. So, as you descend into, and let me show you all the screen.
The map. You've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders. I've got Princess Bride on the mind right now.
Here we go. So set up. Let me move this down. Show you all what's going on. Move this out of the way. You're floating down into a closed off area with some, as you can see towards this area right here, you're seeing those are crash couches, and along the walls you see some doors that are shut, but it seems to be like kind of like a just a corridor area, like a level area that seems to be cordoned off for now. So you can go through those doors on the other sides if you need to, or you can keep going down.
Do we have any indication of what level the signal we're looking for is on?
The signal you're looking for is one more level down.
Okay. What do you think, Professor? Clear this level, then head down, or do we beeline for whatever the source of the signal is?
I think we're going to want to go. Well, we could clear the level.
Yeah, I mean, if Cortez is still alive, he's been here for days. I don't think 10 more minutes is going to kill him.
I think we go to the signal.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think we go to the signal and then we can, once it's clear, we can then loot or whatever we want.
Okay. Give me another
Probably on a time clock.
free fall check as you're going further down.
Also, really quick.
Mark.
That's the wrong effect.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do as well, but my GoXLR was broken.
There we are. Perfect.
Haha, yeah.
There we go.
Mark, you may want to get your medical drone out of storage and send it down here. If nothing else, if we run into another combat drone, we might need the assist.
You got it. I assume I can do that from the bridge.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have the ability to
fly it down, and
all right.
I will keep it always near the ladder between decks, but one deck behind them.
Okay,
Makes
give
sense.
me a piloting check. I know it's a joke for you, but
And we needed to do free fall checks again, Myth.
yeah, both of y'all need to do free fall checks again.
Hold on. Piloting.
13.
Okay. And you get 2 more stunt points there, Myth.
What? Does the turn go up too?
Yep.
It does.
Because you got a 6 on the stunt die.
Ha ha! The drama die, and I know what I'm doing now. Okay.
It's 2 for the specialty plus the skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15, you're fine.
I would, if I were just gonna throw something at you, I would throw those points into pay dirt.
Let me go pay dirt real quick.
Basically, he gets temporary income that lasts until the next time he fails an income check because he finds something valuable.
Oh, yeah. General exploration sense, yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, pay that. Wonderful. I will
All right.
do something valuable.
So what you find as you're floating down is, Cass doesn't notice this, but you notice this the second you look down, is there's a fully intact Martian emergency kit that's stuck against the wall. It's one of those things you grab if you need to, if there's a fire, or it's got fire retardant, it's got medical supplies, it has extra oxygen tanks. It's basically like a survival kit that's
break in case of emergency the box.
Yeah. And there you could see there were 6 spots for them around there, but they've all been grabbed, and this one hasn't. So.
I will take it.
Okay.
I will put it in.
It's magnetized. You can stick it to your chute.
Okay. I will
Yeah.
take it to my pack. Okay. I have +1 income until.
+2. Well, if you wanted to spend both stump points on it, basically your income goes up by 2 until the next time you fail an income test.
Okay. My income is 8.
Yeah.
All right. The professor, also secretly wealthy.
Somehow.
especially for the belt. All right. So
I'm wealthy with knowledge and contacts.
He's probably like Cass and just has
really
the money but
resourceful.
doesn't touch it.
Right. He probably doesn't even know he has it. He's like, it's like the homeless person who goes into the bank every day to just deposit what they've made and then never takes it out.
mhm.
And you
then
find
the
out
bank
that
teller's
I got a
"That
down
person's
payment on a
millionaire."
house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Here you go. That's where you see so far when you go down there. Go ahead and move your guys down there.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Going
so
down.
Down.
Can you give me a both of you give me a perception check, either seeing, hearing, well, not hearing, seeing or perception or intuition.
Intuition, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, 3d6 plus 4. That makes it easy. The turn goes up again.
Makes it fun,
I'm
all right?
also 3d6 plus 4. Ooh.
13 for Myth.
Okay. So, both of you see this. As it's not quite facing you. Let me reveal the whole level now. Off to the corner, right there,
Oh, good.
a drone, which is kind of inspecting the corner. It looks like it's moving with a searchlight around the corner, and hasn't quite turned to face you. So roll for initiative, but you get the first
3, right?
action.
Yep.
We
And
+3 because of our doors and corners.
Yes.
So that is going to be +8 for me.
+8?
Because I get to roll for initiative with my
Oh, yeah,
pistol
with your
skill.
pistols. Right.
So it's already
What
+5.
What is initiative? Dexterity or
Dexterity
Yeah.
plus.
Dexterity.
I think it's
Initiative is a focus.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
yeah, I don't have that.
1, 3 is 4, so I'm going to be 9.
D6.
9,
All right.
19, 18. Okay.
Nice.
19 with 3 stunt points.
So you all, I'm going to give you its initiative, but you all have the first. You basically surprised it. If you had failed that perception check, it would have been even. But where
Where are my action stunts at?
you are?
Here they are. Okay. I am going to.
So it's 12. So it goes Cass, then Mark, then
The drone.
Well, yeah, the drone, and then Highland. But the drone doesn't have the first round. You'll have the first round.
Okay. Oh, let me see which of my. I need to double check something on my pistols. Okay, right. I can take the aim action for free. Because this pistol has tracer rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am going to. Where did it go? I am going to spend 1 point on precision marksmanship to give me an additional +1 if I take an attack that benefits from the aim bonus, which I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to spend 2 on lightning attack, because of course I am. And now I need to make my actual attack roll. And he is within 6 meters of me, or the drone is within 6 meters of me, so I get an additional +1 on this. So, I am going to spend 4 stunt points to change that 2 into a 4.
Okay.
Giving me, or 4 fortune, I mean, to give me 4 stunt points to use on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to spend 3 of them on ricochet, just in case that thing's got cover from me.
Okay.
So I ignore 3 points of armor from cover.
Okay, so it doesn't have any armor.
It doesn't have cover from me right now?
Doesn't have cover, right, yeah.
Okay, then I won't spend that.
Okay. It's cut out in the open right now, so.
I will spend 3 points on Overwatch. It will suffer -1 to it, or -3 to its attack rolls until the start of. Wait, no, it doesn't get to act this round. Dang it! Points.
You spent them.
Yeah, I know. I'm good. I just need to figure something out. I will. I'm gonna. Okay. I am going to spend 2 points on overcome toughness. So for this attack, the target's toughness is considered to be half its normal value, rounded down.
Mm-hmm.
Because my weapon is also already armor piercing.
So yeah, so you're ignoring the armor and then also
half of the toughness.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use knock prone on the drone.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit. Roll me some damage.
And then I'll roll my second attack.
Right, you have lightning attack. I forgot. I cast lightning attack.
How dare you forget such a thing?
Okay, so I'm just quickly double checking all my bonus damage because they're not being applied by the sheet right now.
Yeah, let me also increase the zoom so people
plus
can
one
see
from
it.
that, plus one from that, and then it's perception is the is it
It's
perception that is
For
the damage bonus?
damage is perception. Yes.
Okay, right, yes. So it's 2, 3, 4. So it's 2d6 plus 4. Penetrating, overcoming toughness, and knocking it prone.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 damage, and then my second attack.
So
That
you
hits.
overcome. All right. So you ignore the armor.
I ignore
Okay.
the armor. Its toughness is cut in half,
Okay. So
and I deal 10 damage.
Okay. And then you hit the second time. This is just the
Yep.
armor piercing though, so there's no armor.
Yeah, this is just armor piercing.
It's
and
knocked
I'm,
prone, so it's.
I'm looking up what that does.
I think it gives you bonuses to hit it. Let me double check it real quick.
It's on page 22. Cannot take the charge or run actions. Can only move by crawling. Standing up requires its move action. And melee attacks would be easier to hit. And actually, ranged attacks are harder to hit. But I'm
Okay.
keeping it from moving, really.
So you have minus
On
one to
its
hit
turn.
it, but you.
Yeah, but I
You got a
then
21.
oh no, 20.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and my second attack does 12 damage, ignoring armor but not toughness.
Okay. 12 damage, Northern armor, but not toughness. All right. Okay. Now that's you float down, see it immediately turn and fire twice, knocking it, just like sending it head over ass, you know.
Ass over tea kettle.
Ass over tea kettle, thank you. In the zero G environment, and before it can try to correct itself, you shoot it again and hit it for a little bit more sparks coming off of it. Now it is Mark, your turn. You have your drone.
Well, the drone's holding back one level. It's to
Yeah.
go in for medical. But as I'm playing Overwatch, I'm just like scanning the screens between obviously the turret watching over Jata, the drone below these guys, and of course the local scopes just to see if anything's approaching or if anything sees us.
Give me
So
perception check.
Kinda, yeah. Gotcha. 3d6 plus 14.
14. Okay, so you don't really see anything off. You see Jatak complaining as he's dragging boxes in. I mean, it's not dragging. He's picking up and moving them around and that kind of stuff, but that's about it. All right, Highland, you're up.
Okay, so this thing just took a shit ton of damage.
Yes, you just saw tracer and armor piercing rounds slice into this thing.
Could I hide behind this thing?
Yes, it's on the ground, so like it's effectively like a maintenance hatch for the engines.
I hide behind this thing.
That's effectively the engines. Yes, it's an engine housing
I will,
or reactor housing.
I guess as soon as I float down to the ground, whatever this thing is, probably some sort of hatch or something, I'm going to use that ring for some momentum, and I push myself off and swim over to here and just get some cover.
Okay, give me a free
Cass
float.
probably has it. Probably is fine. You want a free fall?
Yeah, free fall check. That's it.
I'm gonna click this button and see what happens. Perfect. Okay. 3d6 plus
I believe you have the same bonus side.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
You stun point?
11.
If
Yeah.
if it's a successful check, then it would generate some
Okay.
points. Yes.
Yeah, it's a successful check. You can generate some points. Basically, you need to get like a 10 for most free fall checks, unless it's something crazy you're doing. You're just pushing off and moving to a corner. That's all it is. So yeah, if you want to use stunt points.
I will. Can I put 2 into Justice Shadow? Gain +1 per stun point, so I'll be getting 2 for my next test during the encounter as long as I remain unnoticed.
Okay, so yeah, you're basically just trying to hide in the corner.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So anything you do next, and I'll say including
+2.
weapons like attacks, is a +2.
Sweet.
All right.
That's what I'll do.
Now, Cast, you're top of the order.
All right. I mean, I'm just gonna
Keep doing it.
unload. Yeah.
Keep plugging away.
13.
You miss. Don't hit anything.
All right.
Your turn now, drones or Mark. Mark drone.
Same as last time.
Same as it ever was.
Perception.
Constantly checking everything just to make sure everybody's okay.
All right. With that check,
17.
you notice on the local scopes that there is a bit more traffic. There's something popped into your long range scopes that you haven't recognized before. It's definitely a Pope Sanchez ship, though. It doesn't seem to be moving towards you, but it is moving towards the station that you left the captain at.
Okay. Cass, there's a ship from Pope Sanchez heading towards the station.
Well, Pope Sanchez has a lot of ships. We'll deal with it when we're done here.
Yep, just letting you know.
All right, now it's its turn. It's going to use its move action to effectively right itself, stand up, and it's going to be very angry at Cass, who's in the open, and shoot at Cass.
That makes sense.
Everybody's angry at Cass.
Classic.
Cassock.
Classic.
Yes. Does that beat your defense?
It does.
Okay. Then it is...
I believe it's going to be 3d6.
Yeah.
I think they use the equivalent of an assault rifle.
Assault rifle, yeah. 6.
Does not overcome my toughness.
It just bounces off your armor.
Yeah. Bing, bing.
Yeah. Now it is Highland, you're up.
Okay. What is there to do? Nothing's changed really. No positions have moved. Nope.
No position moves, yeah.
You brought something.
Yeah, I did, but I don't know if I want to use it on one. I'd rather use it on multiple.
That's fair.
Because this
you
housing
guys would know that there were only 2 signs on this section of the ship.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
know
saying,
that
so you'd know that's the last one.
in this section.
In
but
that
we're going to
section.
the next section
Yep.
later. So
Yeah. Can I bounce off
And
of
you
this?
know there's
Can I
3
go
of
over
it.
this?
Yeah, you can float over it. You just need to do a. Are you trying to like bounce it, or are you trying to float up to it?
No, I just want to. I want to go up and over it. I just want to know if I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do. This thing is engaged with Cass, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Locked on target.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
shooting
think
it.
I'm going to try to maybe bounce and then do one of these moves. Go up and over it, and then kick off the wall, and then try to tackle it again. From behind.
Give me a.
Or at least grab it.
Yeah, give me a free fall check, difficulty 14.
Okay. This gets a +2, which is good because I did need it. I have a +3, 2. That's 14.
Exactly.
Difficulty 14.
Yes. And you bounce off, you head towards it. Now all you got to do is give me a gosh, what is it? A grapple check. Yes, a grapple combat. So
it's going to be probably a strength.
It's a fighting check, I believe.
Fighting.
Because you have to do effectively. No, it's a stunt check, isn't it? Because you're trying to grapple.
So there's two things. Yeah, the act of grappling requires a stunt. So you can make a stunt attack to get the stunt points. And then if you succeed, you guys make opposed fighting grappling checks.
Yes. So the stunt itself, the stunt attack itself is a fighting check still. But you effectively are not going to do any kind of damage to it. So you just roll a normal fighting check with 1 stunt point, I believe.
Oh, if it's a successful attack, it generates an additional stunt point.
Okay. So what's your fighting?
My fighting is 2. I got a 9.
9. Okay. So yeah, you don't.
And this is against its normal defense, so.
which it doesn't do. So
it's 10 usually.
All
right.
I think these have 15, but.
Oh, okay.
So you
my free fall.
You use your free fall, go towards it, and then as you try to grapple it, you just kind of like hold on to it, and you're just sitting there, like you can't quite get a grip on it, but it stops your movements, and you're just sitting there trying to grab this thing.
Yeah. Or I breeze right by it, missing completely.
Yeah, I guess you can say breeze right by it. You try to grab it and slip it.
I'm still in 0G, so it's like...
Yeah, I'll say you can breeze right by it. You try to grab it, and you slip off the metal coating. And you're like, ah!
Yeah, free fall is hard, especially when there's nothing slowing down my momentum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Now it is Cass, top of the order.
Yep. You said these are like maintenance hatches, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to come over here and like pull the hatch up to act as cover for me.
Okay.
And shoot from around the side of it.
Okay, so you do take a negative penalty for shooting from cover.
Yeah, so I'm going to take mine at what level of cover is it? Did I assume light?
Light cover, yeah.
So it's going to give me +1 armor in exchange for -2 attack.
Yeah.
But I get to take the aim action as a free action, so this is still at +4.
Mm-hmm.
$14.
Exactly what you needed.
Okay, we've narrowed it down, and I generated 4 stunt points.
Yes.
Can you guess which lightning attack I'm using?
That's 2 attacks. That's two points, right? Or is that 4?
Yeah, it's 2. So or 3. It's 3. So I have 1 random point. I am going to use that on Overwatch to give this a -1 penalty to attack until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'll just roll my second attack really quick. Also 14. So...
Can't generate stun points, but all right. So that's
yeah.
So
and
that's
it
2
wouldn't
hits.
anyway.
Yeah. Give me some damage.
2d6 plus 4, I think, is my damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I've been rolling, so. First attack deals 12 armor piercing. Second attack deals 13 armor piercing.
Okay, so the first attack makes it go down. And the second one's 13?
Yep.
Okay. It's 1d6, right, for soaking?
Yeah, 1d6, and you have to roll enough to soak all the damage. If you do, then it becomes injured.
Yep. Okay, so it doesn't. So
Then
it
you roll
becomes-
another d6,
Yeah.
and it
it's
will
one-
become wounded.
Nope, it's dead.
Okay, it's taken out.
Yeah, take it out. It's scrap. So
All right.
sparks fly off of
Nice.
it as it just kind of sputters and then just.
And who didn't see that coming?
All right, we're still bingo on Cortez. The professor and I are going to clear the middle level and then move on to the next section of the ship. Mark, get Tea Kettle ready.
Roger that.
And Jata, if you're not done hauling stuff out of that cargo bay, whatever. You're going to move at whatever pace you're going to move, but, just know we're leaving soon, and anything that gets left behind you won't get a chance to steal.
Jatad, you don't hear anything from Jatad other than what? What?
Grumbling.
Okay.
Why do you think I'm going to steal everything? As he's stuffing stuff into his
Yeah, it's just stuffing stuff into his pockets. All right, so you want to go back to that middle section?
Yeah.
All right. So,
This little guy.
I'll take port, you take starboard.
Yes. Dorian, which way was the
I mean,
most port?
Well,
Which
I'm
way-
just like
yeah,
we're pretending this is in reference to the entire ship. Who knows if these are actually starboard and larboard?
but larboard and starboard.
Well, fun fact, port actually used to be called larboard, which is how I remember it's left.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
All right, give me a free fall check.
Okay.
Or what, Paul? What happens if they fail this?
We're about to find out. No.
Yeah.
Or what?
You're fine.
This is a 14.
Yeah.
No, it's a 13.
All right. So, as
No, it's
you
a 12.
open the doors at about the same time, you look around and realize you are in the machine room, the machine shop.
Well, I am going to look for any repair kits for drones and or power armor.
Give me a perception check.
Just basic perception because I don't have searching. Okay. I get 4 stunt points if that's successful.
Mm-hmm. It's successful.
And let me find my exploration stunts. It would be really funny to use with a flourish so that I gain +1 on ability checks against myth for the rest of the encounter. But I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm just gonna generating a bonus. I'm gonna use when a plan comes together to give Myth a +3 on his searching check.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I am going to also spend 1 point to bring the churn down.
Okay.
Going completely against type for Cass.
Oh, it's
So yeah.
6 plus 7. Oh my god, good thing I did that. 14.
14.
We both get 14s.
Yeah.
You also get 1 stunt point.
Hey, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Cass with theirs.
I mean, you could just take pay dirt again and get even temporarily
Yeah.
richer.
Not doing that.
or a Stitch in Time, which would give you a bonus on your next roll related to this test during this encounter. As long as this roll is part of an advanced test, which I don't think it is. Never mind.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I
just looking
will
through.
just not.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to.
I refuse.
So you all, Cass, you find, you're looking for anything kind of repair stuff. You find a fully operational Martian power armor repair stand. It's like a diagnostics kit and has like stuff designed to hold like our pieces of armor and like it's like effectively like a rig to you can put like the armor on.
It's like in Fallout 4, you had the things in your base that you could put your power armor on.
Basically, yeah, something like
display.
that. Yeah. But it also has diagnostics kits and stuff like that in there. Both of you find lots of tools, repair kits. You find, what is it called? Yeah, it's just like repair kits and stuff like that. Mostly tools though. Lots of tools.
And I assume like various electronics kits and
Yeah, like bits of wire and bolts and soldering kits and stuff like that. So,
all right, I start both loading myself and the medical drone up.
Okay, with it.
Yeah. Specifically, I'm hoping to use some of the tools I found to unmount the diagnostic station so that the medical drone and I can move it to our ship.
Give me a check for this one, which is what's it called?
I would guess intelligence technology.
Yeah, either that or strength.
just a straight intelligence roll is going to be better because I'm not going to try and force it.
Engineering.
Yeah.
Intelligence engineering. Yeah.
Same thing. I have 2 intelligence focuses. That is the area in the talents that I have the most focuses in. None of them rely on this.
It's current affairs and like research, right? Or
current affairs and security.
Yeah.
Hey, so
you got a 6.
And I get a 14.
Yes. So, you are able to figure it out pretty quickly. It's designed to be moved around if need be, so you can find the bolt where it's been secured and easily just undo it. So.
Yep. Since I know there's a box upstairs labeled power armor.
Mm-hmm. That you can't get into yet because it's locked.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just in case, and if not, this will go for a decent chunk on the black market. So, I guarantee you, at this point, Cass has some kind of corporate contact that might want this.
I always like to think about this is that every time you say something like that, my first thought is Sloan going, "We're not pirates."
No, this is legitimate salvage that just needs to be sold through alternative methodology.
I'm pirating.
It has a limited market. Yar.
All right. So you still have one section above you before the break, if you want to go try to investigate that before it snapped in half.
Yeah. Once we're done tearing this apart and moving it over, we'll head up.
Okay. So let me reveal what you see up here. I'm not going to make you do any kind of free fall checks for this because
I just use the ladder at this point.
Yeah. So that's what you see so far.
All right. I go larboard.
You're going to go left. All right. And Highland, are you going to go right?
Yes, I am going to go right. Is there another door? This way? Actually, wait.
Yeah, there's another door right here.
No, go above where we started. There was a section up from us when we came in through the airlock. probably also exposed to space.
Yeah.
Somewhere in
Zoom
here.
out a bit. Oh, okay, I see. Up, as in that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double up.
All right. So if you go through them, on the left you'll see, well, right above you is a giant like hole. You see parts of it have actually been sealed, like the top above you, like the passageway has been sealed, but like right next to it is just a giant hole. It's just exposed to vacuum.
And med beds.
So yeah, so this is med beds. This is the medical bay, and where you see on the right is an armory.
Hey, Doug. I don't tell Cass about it.
Well, it's okay. As soon as I come in here, Mark, go ahead and once the stuff we just gathered is situated in the cargo bay, send your drone in here. I need you to use its camera to tell me what's worth grabbing.
You got it.
All right, everyone, give me search or perception checks, and I'll tell you what you see.
I am not moving from this spot, but I will.
Stun points!
Search the area.
There we go. 5 stun points.
That's 4. This is 4, 13. I'm rolling like duty today. I'm rolling
13?
like average.
13. Okay.
You and Mark had the exact same results on the dice.
Yeah. Exact same, just different placements. So you, between all of you, Mark, you find that the beds are completely stocked with all of the kind of medical supplies you'd need to run your auto dock. These are much higher up to date auto docks, and the drugs stashes are absolutely overflowing with every drug you need.
I'm gonna spend my stunt points, by the way, on 2 into the churn and 2 on speed demon. So I do this quickly.
Okay. 2 into the churn, you said?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And Highland. Well, yeah, and you say the same thing, Cass. There's 2 auto docks, and a surgical bed, and lots of like everything. It's just drugs everywhere. It's just every type of drug you can imagine is there, plus medical supplies. Like nothing has touched this. There's not. It almost as if no one has been here.
This happened so quickly that nobody got to use the med bay.
Yes.
I do want to. Hey, just something to note, guys. We've not seen any bodies yet.
Nope.
I'm really confused about what happened here. I'm hoping Cortez is alive just so he can tell us what the hell happened.
Yeah, that is weird.
And Highland, you see approximately 22 assault rifles, about 15 pistols, 4 different sets of full Martian heavy armor, and 10 light armor, Martian light armor, plus 1 box labeled power armor.
Cool. There's some stuff here.
Oh, also a box labeled grenades.
I'll take the grenades. I will make sure to load up the box of grenades. But the hatch that we've been traveling through, has it been locked at all, or has it been open?
Been open.
Okay, so whatever happened.
So what I think happened here is it looks like this crash sucked everyone out.
I mean, Mark, just visual on this on scopes around here. Any sign of bodies in the debris?
I guess that's a perception check.
Yep. Nothing you can see. No even evidence of bodies, just debris. It's hard to tell because any bodies would have been here for days, likely, if took place
Or
days ago.
if they had momentum from being sucked out, they would have probably just been going.
Just gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing visually in the area, but it's, who knows?
Were there emergency suits still in the airlock?
You didn't ask for it then, so you'd have to go back
Okay.
down there and check again.
Well, while we're moving gear, because we're gonna take probably 20 minutes to.
Loading some emotion.
If you ask, I can literally have a turret look to see.
Oh.
Mark, check the Martian ship's airlock. Are the emergency suits still on the wall?
I
Roll
pan the
perception.
turret.
Wow, you went from a 9 to a 19.
The turn
And
goes up and
Wow,
you generate 6
6
stunt points.
Wowie.
Wow.
In the turn?
That's something. I mean, yeah, the churn's an option, but
I'm saying
hold
turns
on.
turns the turn up.
Yeah, it definitely turns the churn up, so you can
Yeah.
dump it into the churn to drop it down. But
Fun fact, it is only useful to spend 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6 points on the churn. Because if you spend 4 points on the churn, the 4th point is wasted.
Yep, counters itself.
Just a weird oddity of the
let's
system.
See. Okay, I'm gonna spend 5 points on breakthrough.
okay.
You gain not only information but some form of incontrovertible proof. Reduce the total number of leads on the path by 1, jumping to a further point in the investigation immediately.
Okay. And that last point?
You could spend it on flashback.
Test reminds you of something important you forgot? Sure, I'm forgetful. Let's go with it.
The GM reveals the identity or existence of another source of information you didn't know about if this is a simple check, or treat one of our tangential focuses as primary if it's a detailed check.
Okay. So, here's what you look at the things, because you are also a former Martian Navy. You know the protocols for evacuating a ship that's like this. The thing you notice is that all of the suits are missing except for one, which is odd. And this whole thing reminds you of a time you had to rescue a Martian ship that had been stranded, that had managed to lodge itself into an asteroid, because someone fell asleep at the con, basically. And the captain himself refused to leave the ship until everybody else left. And as the atmosphere was venting, he also refused to put on his suit, afraid that it might look like a like that they were short sign of weakness. So the best you can guess is that whoever didn't put on their suit was likely trying to keep everyone calm, or they were killed instantly. But it looks like all of the Martians probably got the evacuation suits on at some point, because there doesn't seem to be any left. And you know that a ship like this usually carries between 10 and 30 people.
Wow.
Okay. The next time I'm in our cargo bay, I am just processing all of this information. I am going to press my helmet up against the power armor box, the original one, and I'm gonna knock.
Because it's big, yeah. They're about that big, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like trying to send vibrational noise through the box.
Okay. Nothing in return.
Okay. Okay. Oh, man.
By the way, I would have relayed all that, so you guys would have heard it.
Also, Highland.
Thank you.
When you're looking through,
I operated under that assumption.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you were looking through the armory, something strikes you as odd.
Of course.
None of the cabinets have been opened. No one has.
No one even like went into the
went into
armory.
the army. It looks like it's almost always been. It's almost pristine.
Yeah, it's almost like it was loaded for launch and then no one ever touched it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I grabbed the box of grenades, and then I start swimming towards the Actium. I go load into the cargo, and I'd probably pass by Cass and be like,
There's a bunch of shit in there, by the way.
On it.
It hasn't been touched.
and
So I figure we move one full auto dock bed. We don't need to take both.
You're gonna disassemble an auto dock?
Or no, like all the supplies.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, you could basically you could basically like open the cabinets and then just like scoop them into like a box kind of thing, like toss them.
Yeah, when I'm on the Actium, I grab a trash bag.
Yeah, basically, it just.
Yeah. 23 assault rifles. I can't say no to that.
Yeah. This is a fully laden Martian warship. Like.
Yeah, and we have no money, right? We know we don't have any money. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing all that stuff to sell. 23, a box of power armor, a box of grenades, and 23 assault rifles.
Plus,
ammo.
I think it was 4 boxes.
4
of
heavy suits and 10 light armor suits.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where do we put that stuff? Do we give that information to Mark to put on the ship?
If you want
At
to
the very least, I'm bringing back like. I think that there's an argument to be made for expedience, so we shouldn't necessarily grab everything, but we should grab enough to do good things with. So 2 heavy, 5 light kind of thing, like basically just taking half.
We should grab it all. We gotta sell this stuff for the Mun. 23 assault rifles.
Okay, moving Martian equipment. Even the power armor stand is going to be hard, let alone a ship's worth of assault rifles.
It won't be hard. It's in 0G.
No, I meant pawning.
Oh, yeah. Not if you know the right people.
That is probably one of the things that Highland may know.
Yeah, I have 8 income right now. Let me sell these. Power armor.
Yeah, I'll help you move the power armor box.
Yeah.
I do the same thing on this power armor box. I just sort of like press my helmet against it so I'll hear any response, and I
knock.
Tap. Yeah.
You don't hear any taps, but you do hear a low from the box. A low
like
hum. Like electronic hum.
I'm also just adding it into the description of the Actium ship stats.
Yeah, that's fine.
General ship inventory.
God. Response hum from the power armor. Why would it?
No, the second you put your helmet in there, it was humming.
It's been doing it.
Okay.
It was probably active.
Why is it on? Oh, man. Okay.
I have a theory, but you won't like
it. The armor in this box is on.
What?
It's powered. Something. It's not moving, but it's on.
It might not be armor.
You thinking bait? You thinking something bad's gonna happen the moment we open this?
Well, you've already encountered a few drones. What's one more stuffed in a box?
Why would it be in there, though?
Only one way to find out, but why don't you bring it in front of a turret to open it?
Yeah.
Could you recognize the hum? Does it sound like it's a power armor, or does it sound like it's something else?
I mean, I do have experience with Martian power armor.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Can I apply intuition
with the drones?
Yeah, intuition, because you've experienced with this before. You've had experience with both of them, so you know what to do.
Yeah. I have
13.
experienced drones.
It doesn't sound like anything you've seen with power armor, but it doesn't sound anything like drones. It sounds like someone stuffed some sort of equipment in here and turned it on. But it doesn't sound like military equipment. It sounds almost like a generator.
The coffee maker.
Like if some
So like
some
ambient
sort of,
electronic.
Machinery.
yeah. It's not like it does sound. It sounds like a possibly some sort of power source.
Or an EMP.
Okay. I'm going to
Or
take
a
it
electronic signature.
Yeah.
to... Oh, man.
Or a bait box.
I think it's going to be more useful that we be able to get rid of this quickly. So what I would like to do is go to the airlock on the opposite side and see if I can seal myself and the box in there and trick that airlock into pressurizing.
How does it open? How does this box open?
There's a lock on it.
Mechanically with a
It's
a lever locky kind of thing, or a button beep beep boop boop open?
It's a beep beep boop 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 open thing. It's got a
I'll be right back.
it's got a like electronic lock.
Yeah. I'm hoping that my intelligence security focus will help with this because it includes security devices, systems, protocols, and personnel.
So you're trying to unlock it?
Specifically, I want to pressurize this airlock with me in the box in it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to mag boot myself to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to make sure I am within reach of the emergency open thing so that if there's something bad in this, I can eject it into space without following it.
All right. Give me a security check. Intelligence security check.
15.
Exactly what you needed. Well, one more than you needed. You managed to kind of crack the code a little bit, or you kind of pop open the lever, you kind of figure out what kind of lock it is and go, okay, I know this workaround. It takes you a little bit, but you hit the lock and the thing just poof, pops and then pops open, just poof. And out of the box, like almost like it'd been kind of trapped in there, flips open an antenna. And instead of a power armor, what you see is a comms relay. And what you heard was the humming of a power source which had been hooked up to the comms relay. It scares the shit out of you when the antenna goes boom.
Yeah.
Like, I almost pull the lever. And then as soon as I see what it is,
Mark, check local signals. See if I just lit up a flare on our location.
Yep. 3, 6 plus. A 16. And it looks like 5 stunt points.
What do you want to use a stunt point
Oh,
for?
wait, I
technically also generated stunt points on my roll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did.
Do your
4.
stunt first, and then we'll roll mine out.
Yeah, let me find the exploration stunts again. Where are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. I really want to know. God. Okay, just gonna go to the index again because in case you guys didn't see it, the index on this, the numbers for the page numbers are clickable.
Oh, nice.
So, stunts, exploration. They're wrong, apparently, but they are clickable.
Mm-hmm. Pay dirt, jury rig, speed demon, the upper hand with flourish.
Yeah.
Station time when plan comes together.
I am going to...
also, aha, flashback, intuition, lucky break, and down the rabbit hole.
I'm going to do speed demon and... how much is lucky break?
Lucky break is 3.
3. Okay, then I'm going to do lucky break and just throw a point into the churn. Just to keep things moving.
Lucky break. The result leads fortuitously to putting 2 and 2 together. At least one relevant focus is tangential 1. Okay. When it pops open, something just clicks in your head. This ship has been cut into 2.
Mm-hmm.
How did Cortez get a signal out to you?
Also, Mark, compare the if there's a broadcast coming off of this, compare it to what we received from Cortez.
Okay.
Give me what do you? It's a successful. And I'll tell you what you get here in a moment. But tell me if you want to use any of your stunt points there, Mark.
I have a suspicion that this is tight beaming to the Mormons.
Real quick, I had stepped away for a minute. So what exactly did they encounter when they opened the box? Where did they open the box?
A antenna popped open, and it was a comms relay with a power source attached to it, and the humming was the power source.
And I opened it in the opposite airlock, with the airlock pressurized and closed, so that I could eject this into space in case it was a bomb.
Okay, so not in our airlock.
No.
Correct.
Okay.
Because, again, if it was a bomb, I didn't want it blowing up the Actium.
Yep.
No, just you. Got it.
I had a plan.
How'd that go?
Death wishes all around.
Give me a second here.
Also, I would have put out the order to just keep moving supplies while I was doing this.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go with just 5 to the turn.
Okay. Just 5 to the
reduce
turn.
the turn by a total of 4. Yeah.
Please.
Or, oh man, dang it. Instead of my 1 point into the churn, I would like to use good instincts if that's available.
What's that?
Make a perception test using an appropriate focus, GM's choice, with the same TN as the test you just made to learn the most likely immediate consequence of the action you just performed.
Give me an intuition check.
18.
All right, you're good.
Nice.
You think this might just be the device he used to contact you?
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna look for an off switch.
Mark, you realize that the signal was sent out was a tight beam that it's starting to bounce around all over the place, but you recognize the pattern as it was patterning. It's the same pattern that the message you got from Cortez was.
The coded message with the riddle.
Coded message with the riddle. There's an off switch. You can just turn off the power source effectively.
Tink.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep following that path, and I'm curious if it ever makes it to us. If we were the original destination and it's following similar arcs, it's likely it's trying to reach us.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, but I'm gonna say that you all wait enough because you're trying to load everything back in. As you load everything in, you realize that as you're waiting, yes, it eventually does bounce back to you, and it's the same message that you received from Cortez.
All right.
Good.
That the transmitter is in the pack of things that we just bunch up and push into the ship, because this seems useful.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back, y'all. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, I was so sure that I was gonna.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So we left the crew. They had successfully pillaged everything that wasn't bolted down after about maybe an hour
And
or
some
so
things
working.
that were.
And some things that were from the bottom half of the ship. Now, you can still kind of EVA to the other half of the ship, but there is no docking ports there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the hole in the armory medbay area.
Okay. Let me find the actual. There's a lot of ships in this. This list. It has like full detailed schematics of like multiple UN multiple UN Russian ships, multiple UN, Martian, and civilian classes, and OPA pirate ships. So
all right,
let's go with. There it is. So, as you float through the empty space, you see some remnants of the hull, where you can see that what it looks like is it might have been the galley, but it's completely missing. There's like parts of the wall that are like that were like a kitchen, that you can tell, that are still remaining, but it's been like ripped apart. And as you get to the top, you notice that the top half is sealed. So if you open that up, it's going to depressurize whatever the other side is. It looks like at least it's still pressure. It still has pressure inside.
Okay. I'm gonna mag boot to the outside.
Okay.
And start sort of making my way around to where the signals are, just to sort of get a feel for which sections of the ship they might be in.
All right, give me a perception check.
10.
Okay. So as you're walking around the section that that has all of the signals now, all of them seem to be coming from one location. Feels like it could be either the barracks for Marines or the crew quarters. One of the two.
Okay. I am going to stand as close to the signals as I can on the exterior of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to stomp out in like sets of numbers the frequency that my helmet radio is on.
Okay. Give me a intelligence check.
11.
Okay. Where are you? There you are.
And then after I stomp that out, I'm just going to stomp out the first few bars of the A-Team theme.
Dun, 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 dun. You gonna say John Madden too while we're at it?
Hey, to be fair, that could be identifiable. I played that music under our commercial.
You did. Okay. After a few seconds, you hear a crackling come through on your headset, and you hear, "Hello? Hello? Who is this?"
Lennox Cassidy, XO of the Actium. I hear you need a ride.
Cass, is that you?
How's it going, Cortez?
My message got through?
Damn right.
Okay, well,
Well done.
Here's the short-term problem. There are 2 Martian drones out there. I'm out of ammo, and my suit is my power armor is barely keeping me alive. and I haven't eaten in 2 days.
All right. Your section of the ship's still pressurized, so if you're not sealed in your own room, I recommend doing that because we're going to have to open the doors.
Okay, I'm in one of the crew quarters. I think it's the starboard one, and there are 2 drones which have been set up outside. I don't think they recognize me as friendly.
Great. Gotta love it when IFF goes on the fritz. All right, we're going to open it up, and fingers crossed we can get the drones a little more out in open space. But if not, we've already dealt with 2. We'll deal with these on the way to you.
All right, cool. Don't get me killed. Thanks.
Yep. Oh,
And Sloane sends her regards. She couldn't make it, but we'll meet up with her once we save your life.
All right, so what's your plan?
I want to. Ideally, I would like to depressurize the ship and see if it'll pull the drones out with it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell Mark to get the PDCs ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
So you don't know which section is the crew quarters, which section is the barracks. You just know that that's generally they're about the same location based off of what you know about these sorts of ships. Mark, you don't remember either unless you give me a test.
What kind of test would I do for that?
It would be I believe an intelligence check. Let me double check that. It would be a intelligence. I
would like to make
Engineering?
an argument for navigation.
No, engineering. Would be
So navigation says and figuring out where you are, cartography data, maps, interpreting where things are.
I think that means more geographically
yes
than
Okay.
knowledge of the ship.
It would be
Fair
engineering,
point.
intelligence engineering. 'Cause
Okay.
that's as well as knowledge
Then-
of principles and practices in the design and development. So yeah,
Gotcha. Then just intel.
yeah.
So
Good old
I
9.
don't know.
Now,
I
yeah,
know nothing.
you know that one of those 2 sections is the MMC barracks, and one of those 2 sections is the crew quarters.
So
You know what definitely isn't either of
Cass.
those? The section right between them, where the drones would be set up.
Cass, you
Yeah.
still got that thing I gave you? Let's go heads port, tails starboard.
Ah.
Are we talking about
Gonna-
like a breaching charge?
No, he's talking about the coin.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fish it out
Flip the coin.
Yeah.
and hold my palm up to catch it. And flick the coin up into my glove and slam it down. Basically, I'm gonna roll a D2.
Okay.
1 is heads, 2 is tails. Heads. Okay, so port side is where we're gonna try and make our entry,
Okay.
and I'm gonna air again more towards the central sort of spine of the ship because that's gonna be where the path going up the middle is.
Mm-hmm.
And all the PDCs will be online pointed that general direction, looking for small targets flying out.
Okay. So how are you going to enter that section between the 2?
Oh, I'm getting some grenades.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a demolitions check.
More intelligence.
Yes.
I'm setting this up like pins on a string sort of
Yeah.
thing,
Mhm.
so that I can be behind another section of the ship.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Cortez, If that thing's got mag boots, you're gonna want to engage them and brace in.
Okay. He says,
And put anything you can between yourself and the spine of the ship.
okay.
Knock, knock.
Okay, here's my roll. 15.
All right. It's greater than 10, which is what I was going to make you do. So you set this up, pull the thing. You hear a series. You don't even hear. You feel, because you're kind of pushed up against the thing. You feel a series of reverberations and see a bit of flash go off as and then you see like a bunch of debris just kind of fly off into space, but you don't see any larger stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way towards the hole.
Okay. So the hole's about enough space for you to get in, but you have to kind of like float in top to bottom, kind of like put your helmet through the whole thing rather than kind of sideways.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is just like grab a piece of floating whatever that might be nearby, because we're still in a debris field, and just basketball it through the hole to see if it immediately gets shot.
Nothing.
Just pass.
All right. All right. I'm going in. This might end poorly.
You're on the port side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stick your head out. I'm going to move you to where you are right now. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Move your character to here.
I have enough fortune that I should be able to get out of this without my head getting blown entirely off, even if two of them open up at me completely.
Okay, so here you are right here.
I'm not worried. Why would I be?
That's the other side of the wall.
I'm going to pretend I didn't see that and operate under the assumption that I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Let me move you all up so I can show you where you're at. It's straight up, right there. You're in a toilet. The toilet seat is gone. The toilet itself is in pieces because a grenade went off right next to it. But
well, there's your problem. Shitter's clogged.
Shitter's full.
That's about it, though. You see a door in front of you.
I worm my way in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Highland.
Professor, you still got those EMP grenades?
I could go get... Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I have them.
Toss one in for me. I hold my hand out in the hole.
I toss one in. How did you get to where you were?
We EVA'd. Yeah, scroll all the way up.
To a different spot.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we crawled out into a toilet?
Yeah, you crawled out into a bathroom. Like there's a toilet that was shattered that you're flying. You're putting your head through.
I like to imagine that we do this, and Highland is like, "Ah, man, again?"
Yeah, and he tosses it went through.
And I grab it.
The pin has already been pulled.
I grab it and like crank the handle shut.
Okay, give me a reaction check. What would be a reaction for this? Dexterity. Give me a dexterity check for this one. Dexterity free fall.
You got it.
15.
Okay. And stun points.
No, we'll have the churn go up. I don't think this is one that would. There's no useful stun.
Okay.
So I'll offset the one churn point, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. So you grab it as it's now not ticking off anymore as far as you can tell.
Real fucking funny, Highland.
All right.
All right, I am going to clear the space between the door and the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to press myself up against the wall, mag boot into the floor, and like hook my arm into like a grab rod, because I'm sure those exist in here.
Yeah.
If nothing else, this toilet has to be ADA compliant. And I am going to reach over and hit the button to open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and this is what you see.
There should be a burst of pressure at this point.
Yes. As you hit the door, there's a burst of pressure as it equalizes. And you see...
And I'm like here.
Yeah. That's what you see right now.
Oh boy.
Highland is probably still on the outside of the ship at this point.
Yes. You can still see, like, Highland, you're basically seeing through the hole, like, some, like, obviously the door open, you see, like, at least one drone kind of hovering there with its gun pointed. Everyone give me a dexterity check, initiative check.
I have to roll a normal ass one because I'm not drawing a pistol as part of initiative. I'll take it. Turn goes up again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Check their dexterity checks real quick.
My last 4 rolls have all included 6s. 2 of them have included 2 6s. I am not setting myself up for future success.
This is where you fail to hit every single shot and things go sideways.
Yep. Very much familiar with that plan.
Okay. They have... What is their dexterity? Their dexterity is that. Okay. The same. Okay. We'll play like that. So, we goes Cass, then them, then Mark, then Mythwitcher, you're 10. Okay, yeah, then okay. So, Cass, you're up first.
I'm chucking that grenade in.
All right.
Just around. I'm still like tucked around the corner, but I'm just like hooking it around the door.
All right. Remember how the rules for grenades? It's
you aim for a square, I think.
Yes, to see if you hit it.
And then they have a burst. And grenades on page 75. Short range of 4, long range of 8. Use the ready action to have the grenade in your hand, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged attack action to throw it. Accuracy thrown, TN 11.
Mm-hmm.
Success means it lands and detonates where you intended. Failure means it ends up 1d6 meters away in a direction of the GM's choosing and then explodes.
Yes.
They affect everything within 2 meters of the explosion, so I'd be aiming to, sort of where the ladder is.
Mm-hmm.
Aiming. And then you can use action stunts if you generate them. Each stunt can only affect one target, but you need not assign all stunts to the same target. Cool.
All right.
So accuracy
Toss it.
thrown. So it's just straight accuracy for me, which I believe is a +2. Let me get my sheet open. Oh, it's +3. Okay. TN 11. I am going to spend 2 fortune to change that 1 into a 2.
Okay.
So I generate 3 stunt points, and it hits the square that I want.
Okay. You're tracking your fortune?
Yes, I
Okay.
am down to 16 fortune, including the 4 I spent last session because I didn't reset that this session.
Okay.
I have 27 as my base fortune, thanks to a thing I took as part of my origin. I have more fortune than other people.
Okay. So give me the grenade check, which is 3d6 damage, nothing else.
But I assume it counts as penetrating for
Yes.
ignoring armor for these guys.
It ignores armor for them entirely because it's an EMP.
Yep. And now I have 3 stunt points. I want to figure out what I'm spending this on. Where the hell are the combat stunts again? There we are. Nope, those are exploration. Okay. Combat stunts. I am going to... Would be funny to use a lightning attack here, but I'm not going to do it. I have 3 stun points. I am going to use...
You could use penetrating attack or whatever it's called. What is it
it's
called?
Overcome Toughness.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Overcome Toughness on the one that's closest to the ladder.
What's that?
Their toughness is halved.
Is that a yeah, overcome toughness? too.
General
Okay.
combat, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I am going to use Duck and Weave to gain +1 defense
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
Roll me some damage. 2 damages. Woo. First 3d, 1 3d, or just 3d6. It's just it
And it'll apply to both, yeah.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
One of them, their toughness is halved.
Okay.
The one closest to the ladder hole.
Gotcha.
Right in the ladder hole.
Right in the ladder hole. All right. And then this one. There we go. And then this one gets... All right. So it goes off with a shatter, and you see them kind of plitzel out a little bit. You can feel the electricity as it goes off, but it. So I'm also going to give them a negative to attack you for this turn because they're the whole thing. So they're going to start shooting at you because they're next.
Yep.
The first one's going to shoot at you for... Same one.
I am going to retroactively increase the amount of fortune I spent to increase that roll because I just realized I was attacking from within cover.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So, yeah.
All right. Does that hit you?
Depends. Okay, so...
-1, so it's 13.
Yeah. 13. My defense is exactly 13 with the thing that I spent, but I get armor from my cover.
Yeah. So it hits you,
which is a more damage reduction.
Yeah, and then the next one definitely hits you.
Yep.
So both of them do. Okay. So 14 and 11.
Okay. My toughness would be there, so I need to spend 2 on that and 5 on that. Okay. I'm spending 7 fortune to soak.
Okay. But you're gonna see them just like sparks are flying off of them as they're trying to move their guns and fire in your direction. Now it is Mark's turn. Mark, what are you doing?
As usual, just scanning to see if there's anything noteworthy.
Give me a perception check.
3d6 plus 14.
Nothing you can see.
Okay.
Now it is Highland. Werner, what are you up to?
Throw a grenade.
Yes.
I feel like I would just throw another grenade.
Throw a grenade. Through the door. All right.
What I will do, I will throw another grenade.
All right.
Don't aim at Cass this time.
That is 3d6 plus your
It's accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets it because it's a default to TN11.
Yeah.
Even if you assume he had a -2 from the fact that he's doing it from outside the ship, his
And you have
accuracy-
stunt points. 4 stunt points.
Yeah, I also have I have accuracy throwing,
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
so I would have had a +4. So I would have
You're
had a
super
+3
good.
Anyway, this is what I do. I throw shit. I throw shit and beat things up, and then I throw more shit. And then I have stunt points. How many do I have? I have
You have
four.
You have 4 stunt points, and any stunts you pick, you apply to whichever target you want, like individually per stunt. Which means you could overcome toughness on both of them, or overcome toughness and vicious blow on one, or like split it up however you want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can also do double team and choose one ally to do an immediate attack.
Where are you looking at this one?
Double team is a general combat stunt.
Yeah, very top of that page.
Oh, and I have 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so double team.
Or you could seize the initiative and then immediately go again.
Yeah.
You actually have a lot of options here.
Yeah.
A lot of options. I would like to double team. So the flash will go off and it'll kind of scramble them for a moment, allowing you to then attack.
Excellent.
And then can I also lightning attack and throw another grenade?
Lightning attack takes 3.
But it says 2.
Oh,
Lightning attack is
Oh,
2.
it-
Yeah.
we have different. I'm looking at the one in the book. The chart in the book is different, and the chart is from the .99 version. So I think I think that your quick reference is more updated.
Yeah.
Sweet. I would like lightning attack.
I would like to lightning
do that
attack.
then?
Yes. Roll it again.
I'll throw another grenade. Yeah.
Okay, so that is all 3 of the grenades. But
Yes.
That would be all 3 of the grenades. This is what I've wanted. I wanted to grenade all of them. I wanted to wait for something. But we also have a box of grenades that we just got. So
Yeah.
I will grenade again. This is +4, so I got a 16.
Yeah. You hit it again.
Second grenade. Okay.
So,
I don't know what happens. With
I'm also gonna lean out and take my shot.
okay. So, Werner, roll me 3d6 twice.
You got it.
9 and 9.
2 9s.
All right.
Same roll.
So,
As I guess I just throw 2 at the same time.
yes.
Nice. I see the 2 go by, and I'm like, I need to take my opportunity.
Yes. Yeah, they both go off. And one.
Technically, Myth, you choose which one I attack.
Yeah. Which one do you want him to attack?
This one.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so you lean around the corner and take a shot. Take your shot there, Cass.
This is accommodating for my lack. I miss.
You miss. Yeah. You're around the corner. You shoot and miss. It's all right though. Because
Okay,
Cass.
you were on a time clock. You had 3 more seconds before 2 EMPs go off.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are now up.
I am going to.
Was that the damage I did? The 9s?
Yeah.
Those are 9s. Yeah. So that's the total of 18 damage.
Yeah, for both. 9 and
both.
9 and 9 and
Yeah.
9. Cool.
I'm going to strafe across to this side so that I can shoot when I'm crossing the doorway and not take a penalty, but still end up in cover.
Okay.
Tactical awareness. And I'm going to aim at that one. The top one.
Okay.
And I don't have the aim action because I can't do that on the same round. I move.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
You hit. Roll me some damage.
Okay. So this is armor piercing. 11.
You're done this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Double check this real quick. Okay, give me another. It's.
I did not get the lightning attack. So.
You didn't get the lightning attack, so yeah. So it's going to. If it shoots, it ends its turn. So it's going to move here, and still has a -1 to attack because it just got EMP'd like 3 times.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a shot at Highland on the other side. And this one is going to move over here and then take a shot at you. So the first one is on Highland.
Who probably also has cover.
Yeah.
So you'll get a bonus to your toughness from your cover.
So that hits your defense, I think. So what's your toughness total?
My defense is 11.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My
So
toughness
that,
right now is 6.
Okay.
probably. I mean,
Plus 2 or
plus
cover.
yeah,
Plus
cover because
cover.
the cover
8.
counts as armor for you,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, so it'd be 2.
there's 3 levels of cover. This is, since you can see past this one, this is the medium level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and the next one is going to go after Cass.
That will hit.
That'll hit. Okay, so the first one.
Is this what's firing? This is going to this one, and this one's going to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one on Highland is 8. That is your toughness, so no damage.
Yeah.
And then this one's on you, which is you have light cover, so it's only 1 there.
Yeah, which results in the same toughness.
Yeah.
So spending 5 fortune to soak that, I am down to 2 fortune.
All right, now you're up. There, Mark. Same thing.
Yep, the usual
Give it to me.
is rolling.
18.
All right,
18.
You notice something off on the scopes. It's a tiny readback. Like possibly some drifting rock, some piece of trash, anything really. It's insignificant. But you notice something about it. It doesn't seem to be moving in any kind of direction that seems logical. It seems to be redirecting its movements every so often.
Where is it in relation to everything?
It's on the edge of your scopes. Very extreme edge of your scopes.
Okay.
Like maybe an hour away from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark that and keep a very close eye on it.
Okay.
Put a pin in it.
So I basically, have the ship let me know should it move towards us or out of scope range or anything. Anything other than the current course it's on.
Okay. Now it is Highland. Highland, you're up.
Okay. I could shoot.
Yeah.
Not in a great spot. I would like to be in cover and then lean around because I'm assuming that there is like a fucked up hole right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's enough for you to just kind of stay in cover and shoot, but you're going to take a -3 to your shot.
Yeah,
because it's medium cover.
Yeah, he gets 2 cover, but a -3 to hit.
I get a -3 to hit. That's
while you're shooting from cover.
Not. That is worth it. Yeah, I will. Oh, I don't have the light close. Damn. Oh, I have pistols. Okay, yeah, I'll shoot my. It's
Go for
1,
it.
2, 3, 4. -3, so it's +1. Ew. Yikes!
You
So I got a
miss.
6. Yeah, as I fire and it ricochets off of the wall behind you or something. Damn.
All right.
Cass.
I am taking a different tactic than I normally would, and I am going to try to get out.
He's just trying to move out?
Yes, but
this
I am going to use tactical awareness to shoot on my way.
Okay. Give me a free fall check, because this is definitely a stressful attempt to retreat.
16 on my free fall.
Okay, that's good. That's what you needed. You needed a 15, actually, but...
Okay. And I'm just shooting at the one that's directly in my path.
So this one...
Only a 14 because I can't take the aim action.
I think that hits.
Yes, right. They are 14, not 15. We determined that earlier.
So
okay, so I do hit on my way out
Yes.
for 12 points of armor piercing damage.
You're retreating all the way out of the ship, right?
Correct. I'm hoping to lure them out into the open.
Good. Good.
All right. So... reduces that by... Boom. All right. So, it is wounded, then injured, and then taken out.
Other way. Injured, wounded.
Injured, wounded. So,
Yeah.
it is... All right, so yeah, it is, you shoot it, and it definitely sparks start to fly from it as it just kind of sort of desperately tries to keep itself angled properly as you go out. It's going to then try to follow you here, and runs right into Werner. It can't get through the hole. It's too big for the hole, but it just tries to shoot Werner there. Try to shoot Highland. Probably. We'll see.
Right, I forgot how big these things were.
They're huge. It's not that they're like, because you could
They're
get
like
your
a
head in.
quad bike.
Huh?
They're like the size of a big quad bike.
Yes. And this hole is big enough for you. If you were straight up, like you put your helmet through and use your entire body out that way, you kind of have
I just sort of
lugged
my way out through the hole.
Yeah. Is that your defense is 11, right, Werner?
Me?
Yeah.
My defense is 11. That hit.
Okay, so it hits, and it does...
My defense is my AC that you need to roll, and my toughness is my soak.
Yeah.
Correct.
So your toughness is 8 currently. So
Yes. And you
14
did 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you need to soak 6 of it.
Take 6 with my fin.
Yeah. And the other one, disappears out of your sight because it's being blocked and such. All right. Now it is Mark's turn. What do you want to do?
So those things still haven't popped out yet, have they?
No.
No, the hole isn't big enough for them.
Do you want a bigger hole?
My lawyer says I should.
No, I think the way I'm reading it, Highland's too close to the hole for me to risk that shot. So I'm gonna go with just keeping an eye on that thing that I was watching earlier, just to see if it's done any change. So,
Give me another.
6.
Yeah.
Yep. I gotcha. What was it? Perception. Where'd you go? 3.
You're seeing.
14.
Now that you know where it is, you can see it moving. It seems to be adjusting course somehow, trying to stay mostly just at the edge of your scopes, like intentionally.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to take any actions that let it know that I know it's there.
Okay.
And I'm also not talking about it on comms either.
All right. Highland, this thing is sticking its gun out, shooting at you.
Yeah.
Like sticking the gun through the
close
hole.
to me. Does it look like it can fit through the hole?
No.
I think I just want to spacewalk and look for another entrance. There.
Talking is still a free action, right?
Yes.
Like roughly. Like
Yes.
we're operating under the assumption.
Yeah.
Highland, if we clear out, I think we can give Mark a shot to play can opener here.
Well, and I just push off
Okay.
and drag my
will-
fingers along the side, waiting for something to catch. Hold there.
There's this. I'm trying to get the edges here so you can see the edges above you.
Yeah, right there. Right there's like a. I'll just push off and clank onto here. Actually, I'll push off and then I'll activate my boots and then clank, stick onto the side here.
Trying to illuminate kind of the idea of where you all are. Okay. Clamp on the side. Okay. Now it is your turn, Cass.
I am also going to take a step back. Well, okay, I'm going to try and shoot it. It's got cover from me, but like I'm going to shoot and move. So it'll be that number. 16.
You hit.
It's gonna have a little more soak because I have armor penetrating bullets though.
And you have three stun points.
I would like to cast lightning attack.
Okay. Do the first attack first, and then we'll do the second attack.
Actually, I'm not gonna cast lightning attack. I am going to regain 3 fortune.
Okay.
Just straight
Spend it. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, give me the damage.
How's 16?
It can't soak that. Well, it'll try.
If it's already injured, I think it is actively impossible for it to soak that.
Yeah. So now it's wounded, and it's taken out.
Yeah.
So you turn around, just boom, and just hit right through its
Like
sort
eye
of
stalk thing.
eye stalk thing, and then just and it kind of just sort of starts tumbling in 0G in front of the hole.
Hey, Mark, you bring your skeleton key?
The Martian can opener? Yeah.
Yeah, strafing run. Cortez, don't be directly across from your door.
Oh, he goes, okay. All right. So in the meantime, it's the other thing's turn, And as you reveal an area here for you.
It punches its way out through the side of the ship.
So down below,
That's
like right
not
where
my
where the sections are, if you scroll down, I will scroll down here so you can see it.
It makes its way out.
It makes its way out down the bottom. So you can now see this, Mark, as it's making its way out. All right, Mark, what do you want to do? Do you want to make a bigger hole or you want to shoot this thing?
I'm shooting the thing.
Give me a gunnery check.
Hey, it's still a can opener, regardless of how this goes.
You hit. Roll me some
16.
damage.
What is
what is the damage of this thing?
I would assume it's a step up from an assault
It's a
rifle.
PDC.
Yeah.
This is not the.
This
is not the turret gun.
Let's go with 4d6 damage, because I don't think it actually has a stat line.
Yeah, PDCs against
46,
ground
incoming.
forces is just
10.
difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts.
They're not supposed to be used against ground forces. Let me see if there's a ship. Combat.
I don't know. Season 1, they definitely
Definitely used it as an offensive.
use PDCs for that purpose.
Okay, they have.
Like ship damage, they do 2d6, like on ship scale damage.
Yeah. Attack damage.
Yeah, it doesn't give any indication of what they would do against ground targets. I think doubling it against ground targets is reasonable.
46. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. So
Let's
10
roll with it.
damage. Wings it because fortune and such. To the point where it is very not looking good, as the couple of bursts of PDC rounds just slam into the side of the ship and kind of knock a little piece of the drone off. Now it is
As
Highland's
that
turn.
volley comes out. That's well, I know you're not that bad of a shot, so I assume we've got company.
Yep. You brought another drone out, and yeah.
All right.
My turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the geography on this is weird because it looks like it's down on the map, which would be sideways from us, but really these are stacked. These levels would be stacked on each other.
Yeah.
So it's like 30. It's like a story down and sort of under where the ship is cut off, right?
Yes.
Right
You
here?
can't really see
Down
it.
here?
Yeah. So we don't have visual on it at the moment.
It's down here. Let's see if I can get a big
Okay,
enough.
well, then I'm going to slide in.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay. So you go in, and the door's open, and inside here you see vacuum below you, or like there's a thing that goes down, and you can depressurized. And there's a door straight across from
This
you.
is vacuum?
It's not vacuum. It goes straight down to another
Okay. I was
thing,
like, I
but you
could've
can
just
see
gone
vacuum
in that
through
way.
it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you can see vacuum through this hole right here. Just kind of pop it down below.
Yeah, it the drone opened the bottom hatch that we didn't open in the beginning.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And we know that Cortez is nearby.
Yeah, we suspect he is in
You said there's 2 drones outside.
here.
There were
pardon me.
2 drones in here that you could see, and one of them is gone. One of them you
And
just
the other
pushed
one-
past. And the other one,
Yeah, one of them is slag, the other one is missing.
yeah. Well,
And
you can
hopefully the one outside.
you can see the one outside from where if you look through the
Oh, right,
bottom.
yeah, you'd be able to see it down through the hatch now.
yeah.
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Keep it outside.
Okay.
All right. It is now Cass's turn.
Is there anything else here in this?
Give me a perception check.
Are these walls to my right and left?
Yes, those are walls.
Lord. Oh, okay. All right. But there's a door over here then?
There's a door
Yeah,
there.
What I see.
There's
I'm gonna hop
door.
over to this door then, if that's what's happening.
I'll be right back 1 minute.
Enter, move, and open if I can.
Yeah,
Open?
there's essentially
Yeah.
6 doors in here, counting the bathroom door.
All right, so you open this door and you see.
That'll be better.
Oh,
Move and open.
reveal area.
I thought there was more to explore up here.
Yeah. Boop.
Another bathroom.
Another bathroom.
Another bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. All right, that's my turn.
All right, I am going to operate in a world of no guts, no glory,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move
Okay.
down the ship.
Okay.
Like I'm just tromping with my mag boots until I've got visual on it and I'm shooting.
What's your movement?
My movement speed, I believe is 12.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can get to about here.
I can't see where you're pointing.
About here.
Okay. Do I have any kind of line of sight on it?
No.
Okay, then I'm just sort of nestling in case it comes around the corner, so I've got a little cover.
Yeah. See, so you can see the edges. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, and it's turn.
Moving to engage.
It's its turn, and it's going to shoot at the ship.
These
It's a
things
drone?
really are a little brain fried.
Gonna shoot at the Actium.
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, it doesn't have really armor-piercing rounds, so
It scratches the paint.
yes, it probably will hit because it's a big target.
It is the broadside of a barn.
Yes, I'm just going to say that hits. And it does a total of 12 damage to it. What is the armor of the Actium like? I think we actually have armor stats for it.
Hull is treated a little differently for
Yes.
ships.
It's
So
2d6
its
plus
hull
2.
is 2d6 plus 2. If we operate on the same assumption we were doing with the weapons, we would double that to see if it soaks it.
So it's
So we would roll
4d6
4d6 plus 4.
Yes, I'll roll it for you. Roll 4d6 plus 4. Yes, it does. It soaks it. So,
Okay.
no damage. All right. So
Cool.
just at the ship and just ding, ding, ding off the edge. So, all right. Now it is Mark, your turn again. This thing just returned fire at you.
This sumbitch just shot at me.
You hit.
I am
22.
tired of these motherfucking drones on this motherfucking spaceship.
You have six. You have 6 stunt points if you want to use them.
I don't know that it matters.
There is an
19
entire
people- no, no.
section. There is an entire section called Vehicle Combat Stunts and Space Combat Stunts, and I think this is what Space Combat Stunts is for.
Actually, there's something different I want to do. Hang on a second.
I think you have enough to do overcome toughness and make it penetrating.
Yeah.
Hang on. Give me a minute. Where was it?
You could do Rupture. You attack and ruptures the fuel line and power conduit, causing the internal explosion. This deals 3d6 penetrating damage to everyone in a particular compartment of the vehicle. It also causes the effects of either system damage, 3 SP, or slowdown stunt.
Well, I already rolled my damage before I thought about the stunt points, and I'm pretty sure I don't need to go that
No.
crazy with it.
No. It's
I'm pretty sure it's done.
yeah, it's impossible for it to save because it needs to have yeah, it's dead.
But there was something I wanted to do. Just bear with me 1 minute. I do want to use the stunt points.
Okay.
It is cool though.
What was
Mix
it?
and match stunt points, or like stunt combat stunts, depending on how you're firing. And stuff.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Like this whole system is my favorite part of the combat system in this game. Once you know, like you have a basic idea of a repertoire of stunts, when it doesn't become let's slow down and read all the stunts.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 2 to the churn,
Okay.
and with a flourish, just to impress everybody that's down there.
Oh, yeah.
So if I end up in any opposed tests against them, I gain a +1. But more to the point, I'm trying to impress the crew.
Yes. So, you manage to hit the thing, move it with each single shot out into the line of sight of Cass. And Cass, you're just seeing just like each bullet is pushing it slowly and hitting little pieces off of it. It's just going poof, 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 poof. And finally, when it gets into your, just into your range, it explodes in a big puff of debris as one final shot goes straight through it. It basically looks like he was picking it apart like a chicken. Like a roasted chicken, just slowly ripping the parts off of it.
Damn, Mark, good shooting.
Thank you, sir. You want to bring me any more targets?
Not unless you want to kill Cortez. We're done here.
I kind of like Cortez.
And by the way, he's still hearing on
Yes. Yeah. Cortez here, so you're done here, and it's like, I can come out now?
Target's neutralized. Get on out here, Marine.
All right. So out walks Cortez. So as you're looking through the toilet section there, Highland, you see this Martian Marine in full power armor kind of just walk out of this area right here.
You know,
I also
you guys
make
should,
my way like up into the ship.
Okay.
you know, you guys should take him over to the power armor repair station.
Yeah, no,
Get
that's
him all
already.
fixed
Come
up.
from? Oh, that door. Oh, that's a door.
Yeah. Right over here.
This is probably Cortez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, Cortez, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Well, you're reliable.
This is the second torn in half ship we've saved you from.
To be fair, the first time was your fault.
You're not wrong.
And to be fair, I was on the Actium when that ship tore in half.
Fair point.
That's true.
All right. Saddle up. And, like, we start making our way back.
As you say that, he
This way
grabs.
through this little poop chute here.
We can
He,
use the door this time, Professor.
Oh yeah, right. We could just.
Since I climbed up through the hatch.
Yeah.
Why would he use the door when there's a perfectly good hole in the side of the ship?
A good hole already.
So we're gonna end this this stream here, but I'm gonna say this, or in this session here. Cortez is going to grab you on the shoulder, Cass, as you're saying you're heading out, and he looks at you like through his face visor and goes, "Cass, you don't understand. You're all in danger. Everything's in danger. The system's in danger. The protomolecule is active and out, and it's uncontrollable. And the bastards at Pope Sanchez are playing with fire. We need to get to the station now." And with that, we're going to end the session.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, favorite moment. Let's start with you, Drones.
That's pretty easy. Highland throwing a grenade without the pin to cast. And I'm just gonna put it out there. If anybody ever wants to be my favorite moment in a show, just throw an unpinned grenade at Cass. And you got it. It's yours.
Cass in danger. And
Still got this grenade.
No, specifically grenades.
Yeah. Pretty good.
All right, HP, favorite moment.
oh man, it's tough. I really liked this session. It felt like dynamic, even though it was combat heavy. We were doing things in between the combat and thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cliffhanger. I think it was a good end. I think I'm gonna say that the cliffhanger is my favorite moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Myth, favorite moment.
I think my favorite moment was when Cass flipped the coin up in the air and like had to like catch it.
Catch it.
Yeah, like just flipped it up and it wouldn't come down, so it was just having to adjust to the 0G was just a nice touch. I really liked it.
I'm gonna say my favorite moment was the double grenade from Myth or from Highland. Just ha ha. Because it felt like it was almost like Highland's like, I was literally born for this.
Arms away.
Well, I could be a little bit more crazy about the grenades because we have just got a bunch of grenades.
And just the thought of like Highland like mag booting to either side of the hole and just going ha down into the hole,
slamming both of them down there. Yeah, exactly.
All right, y'all. Chat, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're watching this on YouTube, what is your favorite moment of the stream? I'm trying to get more people to comment. Tell me your favorite moment of this. Join us live on Saturdays. On Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, where we do this live. And hopefully the YouTube's recording will work next time.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, do those things. And be prepared because soon we're going to have episode 0 and episode 1 of I think we're calling it Star Trek Solus, but we're sort of figuring this out, which we've done off camera, off stream here recently. So
produced content.
Yes. So that'll be coming up here shortly as well, and that will be live on Sundays once or twice a month for now.
Well, it can't be Solus because that was a game that I did years ago.
Okay.
So, get fucked.
But the game you did wasn't Star Trek Solus.
True. It's true.
All right, and thank you again. Thank you. Make sure you hit check the list for the cast down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, there's the list. Go follow their social media accounts. And like I say every time, hope to see you someday in the black.
I'm making a Hero Forge of Werner right now.
Nice.
I have actually started making one of Cass.
Yes. We could actually use it as a top down if we wanted.
I need to make a new one for business casual Cass, but